Let's go!
From Nintendo and Illumination.
The Super Mario Brothers can take care of the kingdom.
Comes a super-powered adventure. On April 1st.
Pack our things.
The galaxy gets even bigger.
He knows that's my bike, right?
Yes.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG. Only theaters April 1st. Get tickets now.
When you want your spring break to feel like... and your kids' pool day to feel like... and your hotel bed to feel like... ooh, and room service to feel like... because at Hilton, hospitality feels like...
Your cabana's ready. Would you like fresh towels?
It matters where you stay. Book now at Hilton.com. Hilton, for the stay.
It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right, we've done all the work for you. All you have to do is push play. My name is Justin, and I like to learn about new bands, new musicians, and I get my friends together to talk about these musicians, and the result of that will be a top 10 starter kit for you to get into a band, right? You could call me band curious. That's what I like to say. But you know what? I'm going to go direct here. Sometimes we have too many emo days, and today might be one of those, John. We are talking about Latterman, and I have to, again, presume, and this is awesome, it feels like we're getting a lot of these off the board lately.
Yeah.
A band that you kind of threw up a long, long time ago.
Yeah, we're getting there. And I'm glad I've probably done 80 of these by now. And we're getting to like this is a band that my old band played with. Like, we were friends.
Oh.
And that's a good feeling to get to, like, and this is probably one of the most obscure, underground bands that Deprogrammed has ever done. Like, they were never on even a big, medium-sized record label. Their records are hard to find, and they were only around for a few years. But in that time, they really, like, were very influential, as much as like a late 90s band could be. I think, like, when they came out, it was kind of like this rejuvenation. Like, here's this band that's like positive and like young and exciting, and like they backed it up. They talked all the right things. Like, the songs are catchy, fun to sing along to, scream along to, and they're from Long Island. And there was like a pretty good scene back then in the late 90s. Like, my band got to play with a bunch of bands from there, and they were all really good. But Latterman always felt like the best of that group, and like they kind of became, they've reunited at different points in the last 10 or 15 years, and it's always been like really positive and really exciting, and like they influenced a whole like generation of kids. I think like them and Against Me, I think, were the two around that era that like really, when I really thought like these bands are going to change the world. Like, this is something that it's it was easy for kids to latch onto. The shows were super fun, and I'm super stoked to talk about it because it brought back a bunch of really good memories.
So I think, if I recall correctly, Chris, there was a night like on After the Fact where half of the After the Fact is just you telling me which John episodes you wanted to sign up for, and I think
I gotta go find that one.
I think this is that one, or is one of those.
Was John on that episode?
Maybe I can't remember if it was like the three of us or if it was with Randy, or there's been.
I feel like when it's Randy, we do a lot more baseball talk than music
That's true.
talk.
Yeah, it's always Mets. It's always the Mets. But I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. Is you kind of just went through the list and you saw these bands and signed up for it. So talk to me about Latterman.
Yeah, I mean, legitimately, my childhood grew up in Brooklyn. These guys were only a year older than me for the most part. Phil's a year older than me. I assume they all went to high school together. I went to as many of their shows as I possibly could. The scene was absolutely alive, to John's point. And the reunion shows have been great. I had great run-ins with these guys over my life in the scene, just playing music locally in New York, and even better as grown-ups, just to see how well all their careers have gone. You know, Maddie doing Reviver and Phil and doing Iron Chic, and now like Iron Chic has guys in the band that were in bands with me growing up, and like it's just awesome. Genuinely, every band since Latterman has been trying to sound like Latterman, whether they know it or not, and that's pretty crazy. Like literally, my buddies and I have an inside joke of what's your favorite Latterman. Like we actually ask people that. Yeah, just really stoked like to talk about it for real.
I think the story here goes that after our last one, David, we kind of roped you into this one. I don't know that you didn't. I'll say it wasn't a hard sell. You said, yeah, sure, if I'm correct. But so talk to me about Latterman. Was this a band you were familiar with going in, and we just kind of roped you in, or was this one you wanted to do anyway?
Well, I just like hanging out with you guys. Okay. I've got a cursory knowledge of this band, so I'm almost like a Justin part 2 for this episode. Which I don't know if that's normal to have or not. I think that it's kind of a fun experience. I love Iron Chic, and so going backwards, there's obvious sonic connections there aside from just the band members, and so it was pretty easy to latch on to this. All their songs are great. Just to go ahead and I'll go ahead and tell you that everything I've heard fucking rules. Not a dud that I've heard on any of their albums. But yeah, I until we started doing the episode or getting ready for the episode, I didn't really know anything by them, not intentionally at least. And to Chris's point, my old band, there's songs off of our first couple of albums that, I mean, they sound like we were sitting around listening to fucking Latterman, and I had never heard a song by them. So, and I don't ever recall the dudes in my band really talking about them. So yeah, somehow their sound, whether it was in directly influential or some other band that influenced us. I mean, you can hear it if you go or have been to any fest. I mean, any show where there's some punk band playing and the crowd's just screaming along. I mean, that's what these guys sound like. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's really great, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what songs I picked versus Chris and John, who have a lot more experience with these guys.
Yeah, welcome to my world, friend. Like that's me every week. But it does excite me to hear all this, because I've covered a couple of my friends' bands like very early on in the show. Sick Man of Virginia, Uglyography, to name a few, Car Seat Headrest. Like it is neat when you know the artist, and it does add an extra layer of is this artist gonna listen to this episode? Like, that'd be kind of cool. So
God.
Like, it's happened.
What stories did I tell?
I mean, it's happened. Like I can't remember the artist now, but one of the Aussie panels, one of those artists actually heard our episode, which was pretty cool. But
that's awesome.
This is, obviously a band I'd never heard of. It's almost always that nowadays for me. So it's like a clean sheet for me. But like you go into this, and shortly after John has the playlist ready to go, it's like an hour 48, I think. It's like not long, 32 songs, something like that. So I mean, already we're at the disadvantage of we only get 15 songs here, John. Like, does that make it harder, or is it easier to kind of round down to 15?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, we again find ourselves in that situation where we have a beloved classic first album that it's hard to cut anything from. And the other two aren't bad at all as well. So that made it a little tough. But again, the math works out. You're getting to pick almost 50% of the songs. So you can make some choices there, and it'll be okay. But there's still going to be some that I think are gonna hurt that I don't have.
What do you think, Chris? Like, was this something that was painstaking for you to put together?
No, it was pretty easy. I think that like this is one of those bands where like there's like 3 or 4 songs that we'd be totally wrong to not have on there, and then it's really dealer's choice after that. I think like they're super consistent. It's just 3 full lengths available to us right now, right? There's other assorted songs on 7 inches in their first demo, which I realized I never listened to until now. I don't know how I never listened to it. I think it wasn't that hard because I kind of already knew 10 off the top of my head, and then just listened to Turn Up the Punk and listen to We're Still Alive, which I didn't know as well as No Matter Where We Go, and was like, yeah, that's a good one. I remember that one. It was kind of like that. Super simple.
So here's where I'm interested, David. Like, you kind of had to take the approach that I kind of do, where, well, actually, I guess I should ask you. Like, I'm assuming that you could, but you're in the same mind space, at least, that I am going into this. So, like, what's your framework here for what you're bringing to the dance?
Well, I listened to each album one by one first, and then I just put them all together and shuffled, and whichever ones popped up in my head or when they would pop up on my Spotify, if I was driving somewhere or running or whatever, I'd go, oh, this song fucking rules. That's right. Okay, well, let's make a mark here. And I just kept doing that, and it was really easy to fill the 15. So once again, there's not a bad song. I mean, there wasn't anything that I was like, fuck, skip this piece of shit. I mean, they're consistent and, very, very well.
I that word's come up twice now, consistent. Yeah, absolutely. I want to reiterate, not a bad song here. Like 32 bangers. Like, that is going to make gameplay a little murky. And if the band is listening, I don't want you to take offense. It honestly, we talk about this a lot. Like, it hurts while you're playing it. But like, honestly, usually when there's that many misses, it just means that the roster's deep. Like, there's a lot of songs that could go and play. And that would be my only worry here. Like, I feel like because there's 32, like, I feel like we're going to accidentally, hit all of us on some, probably have a lot of 3s. But John, what do you think? Like, it could get murky, like kind of like we did Botch the other day. Like, it could get murky, or we could kill it. What do you think?
In the spirit of being positive and Latterman, I'm going to say 7.
Okay, I like that. What do you think, Chris?
Oh, y'all did Botch. I'm excited to listen to that. I agree. I think that, like I said, there's most certainly 5 songs that have to be there, in my opinion. So 7's good. I'm gonna take the under with 6.
Okay. All right. See, this is the pressure that we feel here, David. Like, like, because we're going to be the wrenches probably. What do you think? We've got a 7 and a 6 out there.
I'm gonna go for the Justin aligned 4 for this one. Not because of anything other than my lack of experience. I'm really interested. I've picked one. I always do, whether it like factors in or not. I always pick one that I think is going to be the like big home run.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that. Normally it's pretty glaring, but in this particular scenario, I couldn't quite narrow it down as far as what the other guys would think. But I mean, I have mine, and so I have one circled that we'll see if it's the one. If it's not, that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go with 4.
Okay. Now you've put me in a spot. Because Chris has already said he feels like there should be at least 5, which again, with 2 people new to the band, could be right, could be wrong, and that 5 is sitting there waiting for me. Do I want the pressure of if we do hit the 5? I'll take the 5. It's there. It's there. It's been brought up a couple times here, so I'm going to take the 5.
If you end up getting it, we'll just bully you into taking what we want you to take.
I mean, knock me over with a feather as it goes. So we're going to take a quick pause, and on the other side of it, we are going to play the game. It's the program check. And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The 4 of us have combed through the Latterman discography and plucked out 15 songs that we're now going to match together in an attempt to create a top 10 circuit for you, in case you have never given Latterman the time of day. And I can't go anywhere but here. You guys have played this game enough. You know probably exactly where I'm going. Probably 9 times out of 10 I go here. Tell me exactly what you are right off the jump, and I am going to love your band. And Latterman does that really well. How about my dreams? Wait, hold on. I can't read my own writing. That would help. Scroll up. My dreams about not sleeping until 3 p.m.
Yes, that's on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what we need around here is positive people.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Off to a great start.
Yeah, next time I will write clearer, so I don't have to embarrass myself like that. I will say, this is one of those bands with like paragraphs for names, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
It's all inside jokes, yeah.
I don't mind it, except for when I'm writing my list down on paper. Like, I hate that when that's happening.
All of mine have ellipses, every single one.
So there you go.
Their set lists were hilarious looking, I remember.
All right.
It was all like one letter of the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like VGAM.
And you just got to know it. All right.
Yeah.
One down. John, where do you want to go?
All right. So that last song, "My Dreams About Not Sleeping," has a lyric: "The revolution in video games distracts me from the real thing." And I think that was maybe taken by some people as like, hey, Latterman doesn't like video games. So I think I remember they decided to rebut that with another song on a different album. And I'm going to pick that song. Video games and fantasy novels are fucking awesome.
Oh, man. No.
I've got it.
Song I've got it too, yeah.
Okay,
cool.
A 3 is great there. But see,
yeah, that's a nice mid-tempo little jammer there.
Yeah, it's good.
That feels like the exact kind of 3 that we're gonna get probably a lot of.
That was a lot. That was a live staple too.
Yeah.
See, that's just me not knowing the band, but David figured it out. So, all right, Chris.
So I'll go with a song that meant a lot to me growing up. Doom, Doom, Doom.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Hell yeah. That was the opener. Speaking of set, like songs were always in the set.
Yeah, it's got little bells in it.
Yeah.
I love
so
that one. It was
fucking
like
cool.
when that second album came out, it was like, oh, can they do it again? You know, like is
Yeah,
it just gonna be another classic? And that first song comes on, you're like, yeah, it's great.
I remember the 2 reunion shows they played. Ah, God, I want to say like 2018, maybe or maybe early, maybe like 2017 in Brooklyn. That was the caption to every post I made was "We got to get out of these boxes." I put that like on every post.
Nice.
You know what's great, Chris? Like, Doom 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 was the one I was eyeballing if I win. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
whatever.
man.
Like, it got
What a
in,
song.
so it doesn't matter. But 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that was on a bunch. That was on a bunch of comps too. I think like the label was pushing that song a lot.
All right. David.
How about God, normally I'm I'm so good at this, so now it's like uncharted territory here. How about for someone so easygoing, you sure wear pants a lot?
I don't. I thought I did.
What? Oh, that's an absolute.
I don't either.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought I would have that, but I don't. It wasn't even a cut, so that's on me.
So when you first jumped on, David, I told you, like, you know, I don't know why I do the pre-playlist or pre-show playlist anymore. Because, like, as I'm listening to it, I always feel like I made a mistake. That's the song I was talking about.
It's got a shred solo in it, man.
Yeah, I got to that. I was like, how do I not have this?
What do they have? 2
That's the one
guitar
that
players?
it has the chorus of all their friends, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Strength is always there. Oh, it's so good. Try to pick out like who's singing.
You said, was there 2 guitars? You said.
Yeah, they have two guitar players.
Yeah, Phil and Mike both play guitar on that record. Yeah.
I don't know how consistent their lineup was, but it
They
sounds
changed
like
one member. That's it the whole time.
it sounds like one guy on guitar can fucking shred his ass off as far as like, you know, category punk rock is
like
concerned.
You like Iron Sheik. You might recognize the riffs. It's Phil.
Yeah. I can tell with the nice like melodic arpeggio shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's
a great trick. He's been doing it for a long time.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. You know.
If it sounded like a criticism, you got me wrong. It's great. It's so good.
All right. I can't really get it feels like we're gonna get a lot of groans no matter where anybody goes, you know. So, let me try. I mean, I already mentioned it in the intro. How about Too Many Emo Days?
Oh yeah, I got it.
That was my second cut. I actually ended up at 19 my first time. That was the second song. I actually kept the cuts in order, so I know.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
All right. Another 2. That's interesting. I didn't see a lot of 2s coming. But I guess that's the 4-person panel showing itself.
That is a great song. Like, genuinely awesome song.
All right. John?
This one is another really, like, good nostalgia one for me. Brought back a lot of good memories because the person mentioned in the song is awesome and their band was awesome. We got to hang out with them a little bit back in the day and just super positive, super cool person. Band was awesome. An ode to John Contra Part 2.
I got it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
got it.
Hey.
Nice. Shout out to
One of
John
the ones
Contra.
that has to be there.
Oh, really?
Tell the story, man.
Yeah, like there was a band, Contra, like a political hardcore band from Long Island around the same time. We used to play shows with them, set up shows for them here. Like they stayed at my apartment. I ended up, I think, played MTA football with John one night, like back and forth. When we went up to Long Island, he took us to Tower Records where he worked and like showed us around. Like super cool dude, super positive, nothing but good memories.
That's cool. Like, it's cool that you have a memory tied to that, and that's what brought it to the dance for you. but the three of us all found it too, including two
Yeah.
people who've never knew the band.
Yeah, I would not have expected that to be a unanimous.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, that song's amazing, man.
Yeah.
I actually consider that to be one that I would have been shocked if we didn't get.
Cool.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Do you have that Contra record? Do you have their record?
No, I'm gonna have to check it out. I never knew
so
what the title was referencing.
Oh, it's so good. They do on the LP version. They cover the theme from Zelda, and it's so good.
That rules.
Yeah.
All right. Chris.
So let's go. We were just talking about whether they changed members or not. So they got Brian Crozier to play guitar on "We Are Still Alive." Like Mike left, I think, to go play with Laura Stevenson, or he might have been doing something else before that. Or do I have that wrong? No, I think so. So we'll go from that record with the one member they changed, which is so awesome. Not many bands you can say that. I'll do Watermains. Watermains at the end. Block's End. Yeah, at the Block's End. Yeah.
I got it.
Oh yeah.
No.
All right.
Okay.
We'll take a 3 there.
Also has bells at the beginning, so I guess that's just what I'm doing.
1, 2, and 3. All right, David.
All right, let's see. How about once again, just wildly swinging here. How about "There's Never a Reason Not to Party"?
No.
Hell yeah.
All right. That's a 2.
No. Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, yeah? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that's a great song.
All right.
You picked 2 songs that were on a bunch of comps, by the way, dude.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
that was also one that was on a bunch of comps.
Yeah, that's fucking good. Yeah, if I had discovered these guys back in like the early 2000s when they were, actually doing stuff, this would have probably been one of my fucking favorite bands.
Oh yeah, like they played Athens a bunch, man. Like you were probably just a little too young.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, I started going to shows in like 2002.
Yeah.
And
that might be when the record came out. That actually might be the year the record came out. Let me see.
No, I think by that time, like
2005.
It was like.
But that. Okay.
Yeah, the CD came out early, but like they played like it was like 99, 2000, 2001. They played a bunch. Yeah.
But that song is actually also on the original demo, which was 2000. So that song actually predates it, even though the CD was obviously later. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to read a paragraph now that's also a song title. There's no way punk was meant to be done, you clown doctor.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That one I do have.
I have it too.
Yeah, me too.
Hey.
That fully answered my lexicon too. I've said clown doctor since then.
I just like the statement there. There is no way punk is meant to be done. Like, there's a way you can prefer it as somebody who listens to punk, but punk is really more an attitude. Like, again, I don't know. Maybe that's more existential than this is supposed to be. Maybe I'm reading far too in it.
You're nailing it, man. Because like Latterman's whole thing was like curating culture and the scenes and the spaces they were in.
Positivity, man. Like that's
yeah.
Every time I listen to this, it always puts me in a good mood. Like there's always like whenever you're feeling depressed, whenever you're feeling down, like put on that first record, put on this playlist on shuffle. Like, yeah, it puts me in a good mood. It gets me like thinking positive thoughts again.
And they sound like they're having so much fun playing it. It
Oh,
doesn't sound like it's like any kind of labor. It's just like, yeah, check this shit out. It's awesome, and we love it. And God, I bet live it was just incredible.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. And like similar, I mentioned Against Me earlier. They were kind of the two bands that were kind of carrying the punk flag, during this time. And Against Me did the same thing where like you would listen to records, it would be like it sounded like a party, like all their friends were there. Like you'd have these gang like screaming vocals, man, like you'd be like, God, it sounds so much fun. Like I want to be there. I want to be part of this.
That's why I like Padfoot. They're from here. They do a lot of gang
Yeah,
vocals like
that
that.
was cool.
All right. So that was me. John, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. How about if Batman was real, he would have beaten the crap out of my friends.
Fucking hell. No.
I don't have it.
I got it. Let's see. That's a great song.
All right.
Okay.
Take that too. All right. Chris?
Let's do a real classic. You guys want to talk about gang vocals? Let's do My Bedroom Is Like for Artists.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was number 16.
Really? You got that?
Yeah.
That's
I know,
crazy.
dude.
You are so cool, man. That's crazy. Damn. All right.
A 3 is.
But that's also the tune. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say a 3 is really good on a 4-person panel, but
For sure. No, that's the tune that kind of was the reframing of the ethos. Like Matty Joe had a lot of issues with meatheads at the shows, not really understanding the message of the band. And this song, I don't really know if I can think of an earlier song that calls out white privilege. I really don't know if I can. And
there are some. Not.
Oh no,
great.
for me, me, I
yeah.
can't know if I ever heard anything earlier. You know what I mean? I remember having to learn what that meant. You know what I mean? Just a monumental tune for me and the my forming. Like this record, turn up the not turn the punk. No Matter Where We Go and Let's Talk More Rock by Propaganda pretty much taught me how to be a grown up. Weirdly. And this one was from contemporaries to me. They were the same age as me. You know what I mean?
that's pretty cool. Gets a 3, so it's still very much alive. David.
Okay, let's go with I decided not to do them in quotations.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
No, I can't find you guys.
Wow. Interesting. Another 3. That was actually the one I was going to go to next, too. So now I got to think. We're still right at David's 4, too, for the final say, which either we need to,
come on, guys, don't do this to me.
we either need to...
I still got
There's
8
a song
left.
with 2 million plays that I think probably is gonna make it.
Oh, yeah. Let me go back a record. How about Yo, Get Into It?
No.
I got it.
Hey.
I got it.
Hey, all right. I'll take that. I'll take a 3 there. I thought I was about to go to the bin. 1, 2, 3. John?
All right, so I think I'm gonna pick the song that Chris is talking about. So 10 years after this song came out, I remember listening to it and getting pretty emotional about, everything that had happened and, thinking about, everything that I've been through. And we're, 25 years on now, and I still listen to the song and still can feel that feeling again. He's a good Posado. We love you, Blue Blue.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it, but it's not what I was talking about.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't have
Great
it.
song.
I do not have it.
All right. I'll take that.
That's I suggest you go back and listen to that one again, dude. It's amazing.
Oh man, I've cried to that song, no lie.
I think that means married person in Italian, right? Sposata?
I think it was one of the early members' last names.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It just means married
Man.
person, I think. Let me look it up.
That would make
Okay.
sense. Spouse.
It very well could have been. Well, yeah, it means married. Yeah, I mean, it certainly could have been someone's name. I just always assumed it was like an Italian phrase.
All right. I'll take that 3. And Chris.
Well, I'll do it. The anthem, the song that put this band and the Long Island scene on the map, and the reason why all bands since then sound just like them. Fear and Loathing on Long Island.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't, but
Whoa!
I know that's the weird part.
Well, it's another 3 I do have.
With these threes.
I was laughing when I was looking it up because I was just curious. Like the other songs they have, like their most popular songs get to like 600,000 ish plays. This one has 2 million.
Wow.
It's so much more popular than any other thing else. But
People
it's that
searching
good.
for
It's that
songs
good.
about Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But God, that song, that was like my buddy Bob who passed away. I think I mentioned him almost every show. We used to just get hammered and scream this song at each other. God.
Wow. Just like that, I only have 4 left. David.
I have 4 left also. How about will this be on the test?
No.
Great tune. I don't have it.
I do.
Hey, all right.
It's like their version of or I mean, not really their, but they like follow the template of like Weezer's "Only in Dreams." It's like the song can't end; it just keeps going, and then it builds up, and then it goes into a killer fucking breakdown. Anyway, yeah, it's like 6 minutes long, but I thought it was fucking great. So,
I'll go here next, I guess. How about this this God bless. This basement gives me a fucking headache. Why can't I read? This basement gives me a fucking headache.
no, I don't have it.
No.
I don't know. That's a good song. I actually thought you would have it, John.
First one in the trash.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
man. Oh, bummer. That sucks.
At first, I thought you said it was called "This Basement Gives Me a Fucking Headache. Why can't I read?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that sounds right." Yeah,
That does sound like one. No.
It's
All right. John.
Parentheses, of course.
all right. Rebellion versus the Alarm Clock.
No.
No.
Wow. Okay.
I only have 2 left.
All right.
I'll go with one of my favorite songs ever. This Project is Stagnant.
I got it.
No.
No.
All right. David?
Okay. How about Good Morning. Here's Jan.
No.
Nope.
No.
I think my least favorite part about when a band's discography is this equal, you just don't have reasons. You don't have, oh, I didn't like it because of this.
Nope.
And, it just is. It's unfortunate, but it just is. All right. One. I still got 3. Yeah.
I only have 1 left, actually, believe it or not.
All right. So we'll just do this one last round, and then everybody else will just dump out, I guess. How about We're Done For?
No.
No, I don't have it.
Nope.
Overthought the room twice. All right, John?
We Work the Night Shift.
No.
Yep, I got it.
So I remember I told you guys I had all my cuts in order.
Mhm.
I left 2 songs that were like I kind of consider my last pick to be all 3 of these songs. Technically, I cut it, but I was actually listening to it when you said it. But I don't have it, and it breaks my fucking heart to tell you I don't have it.
All right, and what's your last song, Chris?
My last one is Mumbled Words and Ridiculous Faces.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
no. All right, so before we finish out here, that does mean that we're going to land on that 4. So David, you are going to be the winner.
That's great.
That's funny.
All right. So, what's next, David?
Well, oh, you want me to just dump it or tell you what I dumped out
Might
or
as well.
what?
Yeah.
Actually, that was all of mine.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, we got that one. I forgot to mark it off. I got that one and that one. Oh, so I only got one left too. I should do better at this, as long as I've been doing it. My last one, King Tough is my new idol.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Hey, all right.
It was a late cut, but I don't have it.
All right. And that's it for me.
My last one is 83% off your self-esteem.
Oh, that's a good one. Boys,
Like nobody had Zombies Are Pissed. Like nobody.
Yeah, apparently not.
Wow, that's weird. I mean, that was like my last cut. It was heartbreaker. They played that every single show. All right.
Yeah, I thought about taking Our Better Halves, just even though it's not on Spotify,
Yeah.
just as a point, but didn't have room.
I mean, to be fair, we covered almost every song. I mean,
sure, yeah.
Biggest Sausage Party Ever didn't. Bedroom is Like for Artists Part 2, which is, just a little instrumental thing.
Just the intro.
Dear Boys. Zombies Are Pissed. I Wished Branka Was Here. Dr. Siddalt and His Double Glasses and Dozer Rage are the only songs that we didn't cover. And that being said, only 5 went into the bin? I mean, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Oh, everything you gotta know, right?
Yeah.
Like right there.
All right, and so we have 4 in. My Dreams Are About Not Sleeping Until 3 p.m. Doom, Doom, Doom. An Ode to John Contra Part 2. There's No Way Punk Was Meant to Be Done. You clown, doctor. All right, so let's look at these 3s. Video games and fantasy novels. Watermains at the Block's End. My Bedroom is Like for Artists. I Decided Not to Do Them. Yo, Get Into It. He's a Good Spasato. I Love You. I Love You, Blue Blue. And Fear and Loathing on Long Island. We get 5 of those, and then David gets a final say. So is there something kind of jumping out at you right off rip, John?
Yeah, I think Spasato and probably Fear and Loathing would be the 2 out of those. But there's still a couple of 2s I might want to fight for too.
All right, well, let's ask David where he stands on Spasato and Fear and Loathing.
Well, it seems like the tribe has spoken for Fear and Loathing. I mean, it's got 2 million fucking plays. There's got to be a reason, right?
Right.
I mean, not that always matters, but clearly there's a stark difference between 2 million and 600,000.
Yeah.
I think honestly, it's just because the song, besides being great, and they're probably their easiest to like get as an earworm. It's the blueprint for what would come later in the genre. Like it literally is. It's hard to explain without thinking more about it, but it's the most to me iconic early Long Island sound that I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should we hold off on Spasato or?
Oh no, that should go there too.
Okay. All right, let's do that then. And I'll ask you the same question, Chris. Is there one that's you're looking at? John says there's some 2s that he might want to kind of go to bat for here. So
my heart wants to do Project the Stagnant, but I have to advocate for Bedroom is Like for Artists just because of it has to be there.
What do you think, John?
Yeah, definitely. I'm in.
All right, so let's grab that. All right, so what does that take us up to? 7?
Yeah, can you read it up to me again? I didn't put it in order. I apologize.
Sure. All right, here are the 7 that are in. My Dreams About Not Sleeping Until 3 p.m. Doom, Doom, Doom. An Ode to John Contra Part 2. There's No Way Punk Was Meant to Be Done, You Clown Doctor. Fear and Loathing on Long Island. He's a Good Spasato. I can't read tonight. What the fuck? I Love You, Blue Blue. My Bedroom is Like for Artists.
Okay, that's so solid. Jesus.
So we have 2 left before David's final say. Now, let me read these threes. Video games and fantasy novels are fucking awesome. Water mains at the block's end. I decided not to do them, and yo, get into it. You said there's like some twos you'd like to fight for. Are they twos that you just would like to get into the convo at this point, John, or try to fight to get them all the way in?
No, I think for someone so easygoing, you sure wear pants a lot would be awesome to get in on the list. That's one I would fight for over some of the threes.
All right, Chris, like you and I were the odd ones out on that. Did you have a reason, or is that just something you kind of just didn't have room for? Would you?
I mean, it's an awesome song. I love that it starts with Phil vocal. That's cool. It's great. I would have no problem with that making the list ultimately. For me, like, as far as the twos that I would argue for, Project is Stagnant is the one that I would stump the hardest for, but I'm fine with that. I think we should probably try to get something from the last record in too.
Yeah. So, well, I guess the question is for someone so easygoing better than the threes available?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say definitely.
Okay, so let's do that then, right? And so that gets us up to 8, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, and then so we can tackle this two ways. We can either this project is stagnant, and then leave it up to David to pick something from the last record, or we can pick something from the last record and just let David pick whatever he wants.
I was looking at Water Mains. I think Water Mains at the Block's End is probably my favorite song on that last one.
Okay.
That's what I picked too, for sure.
And then, that's already a 3, so.
Yeah.
Water Mains was what I thought was going to be my home run.
Okay.
For somebody who knows nothing about the band. Yeah.
Well, that says something, though.
So anyway, I clearly am all for it.
Yeah. So we'll make that number 9. And that leaves the number 10 pick, final say, for you, David. Again, you can feel free to pick a 2 or 3 or something that was in the bin. Any way you want to do it.
Picture this. A curve in the road. A change in plans. Well, what do you say? With the all-new Audi Q3, the answer's always yes. Yes to adventure. Yes to escape. Yes to performance. Yes to comfort. Yes to right now. Because saying yes without hesitation, that's real luxury. The all-new Audi Q3, made for the yes life.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Well, I really liked video games, and fantasy novels are fucking awesome. And I think that might be the one I would go to bat for. I don't know if that is going to hurt anybody's feelings, but
doesn't matter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking awesome song, man. That's a totally reasonable song to put in there.
So I think that's going to be the one that that I would like to pick.
All right, let me
Good
mark
news
that.
for you is that it's up to you.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter how
A
we
complete
feel about
novice. Well, slightly more than novice. Barely more than a novice's experience here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we think. That's the whole point. All right, so that rounds out our 10. My dreams about not sleeping until 3 p.m. Something about that sentence makes me want to read it wrong every time. Doom, doom, doom. An Ode to John Contra Part 2. There's no way punk was meant to be done, you clown doctor. Fear and Loathing on Long Island. He's a good spazzato. I love you, Blue Blue. My bedroom is like for artists. For someone so easygoing, you sure wear pants a lot. Water mains at the block's end. Video games and fantasy novels are fucking awesome. That's our 10. Now, John, I feel like there's a couple ways you can go here, right? Like, do you go the emotional one that we already kind of talked about, or is there a different direction to go here?
I think I got to go with the one that still gets me every single time. My dreams about not sleeping until 3 p.m. just like still gets me going and still makes me think that there's still positive things in the world.
I like it. What do you think, Chris?
I think it's for me between a top 3 of my dreams, Fear and Loathing, or Doom Doom Doom. I think any of those are good choices. I think my dreams are a perfectly good first song.
Mm-hmm. Are you leaning a certain way, David?
I think I'd go with my dreams. I'm kind of swayed by the other dudes, but I mean, it was one of the ones that I picked early on. Yeah. So, you know, that's a great one for me as far as I'm concerned.
I'm always a fan of the band doing what the band does immediately. No hesitation, just tell me what's up. And whenever that song is that good and we're talking about it again here, I like to use that as the one because it already did the trick for me, right? Like it already, listening to that song pumped me up for listening to this band. So I don't know, that kind of says something to me. Plus the 2 new guys, you know, both kind of latched onto it. So that says something to me. And I think
it's got all the tricks in it. It's got all the Latterman tricks. I'm listening to it right now. Like it's even got we didn't give Pat any chops, the drummer, like dude riffs. And it's got his little cymbal trills he always does. It's a great song.
So I think that's the easy way to do it. Let's not work too hard here, gents. Let's grab my dreams about God damn it. It's like I can't
I only picked it just to make you say it again.
My dreams about not sleeping until 3 p.m. What is it about that grouping of words? All right. So let me get that going underneath us here, and then we will run it down one last go. Let me switch over here. My dreams about not sleeping until 3 p.m. Doom, Doom, Doom. An ode to John Contra Part 2. There's no way punk was meant to be done, you clown doctor. Fear and Loathing on Long Island. He's a good spazzato. I love you, Blue Blue. My bedroom is like for artists. For someone so easygoing, you sure wear pants a lot. Water mains at the block's end. And video games and fantasy novels are fucking awesome. Done and done. Let's let my dreams get a moment in the sun. Like I pitched right to that.
Love a 4-minute intro.
I pitched.
It really started a punk record.
I pitched to it like right as they went to gang vocals. It was so perfect. You'll have to hear it in the episode, folks. You are already hearing it, but the gents here will have to hear that. Anyway, we've done it. We've turned you on to Latterman, and hey, maybe you're Latterman. Did it work? Did we turn you on to your own band? That would be cool. Like, that'd be a first, I think.
Do it some more if you're listening. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, man, maybe you disagree. Maybe you think we picked the wrong songs. Maybe you're something is awoken in you, and you remember this band, and you're like, oh shit, they're wrong though. That's fine if you think that. Why don't you tell me about it? You can do that on Spotify now. You can say, hey, these are the songs I would have picked, and I can go, cool, we didn't. That's not what we picked. I mean, I'll say it in a nicer way, but like, that's what else am I going to say? Like, that's just not what we picked. Sorry, dude. But if you're going to do that, 5 stars would be super appreciated. And you can really, be nice, but you can really say whatever you want. Just 5 stars would be appreciated because it does help us get seen in the algorithm. Same thing goes for Apple Podcasts. A 5-star rated review would be super helpful. Gets us seen by more people, and that's how the show grows. Would appreciate that. If you'd like to help the show monetarily, patreon.com/ohhijustin gets you $1 gets you in the door there. And I mean, it gets you access to Deprogram Before the Rest of the World. It gets you access to the after the fact that we are going to be doing like immediately after this, that conversation, the occasional and becoming increasingly rare, unfortunately, Oh Hi Justins. It also gets you access to our Discord channel at that $1 level. At the $5 level, it gets you access to a couple other channels that are, blocked off, secret, as it were. But if you want to get in on the $5 level, it gets you into those channels. The $1 level just gets you an invite link. If you'd like the invite link but don't want to pay the $1, that's cool. Just ask me, and you can come jump in there. You don't get a special role that way, but you can just jump on in. Grow trees with us, count with us, talk deprogrammed with us. There's a music league going on that you can get in on. There is also a place where you can go sign up for panels, find a panelist channel that you can jump in on and say, hey, I would like to talk about band whatever. And somebody will go, cool, man, I'd like to talk about band whatever with you. And boom, there you go. A panel is born. So all that happens on the Discord, the Legion of Stupid Discord. Come on in and play. We're a podcast, as mentioned, on all podcast platforms. Sharing is caring, and telling somebody about it is actually the absolute best way you can help us. Is, hey, I listen to Deprogram, and you should too. And with that, Latterman. Learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.